Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Now here is Conley. Shot clock at 6. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Conley's got the first 3 points tonight for Los Angeles.
And you got to love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of his spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense.
Pass to Tice. Outside for Curry. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's a drop in the bucket for Mr. Curry. One of the softest three-point shots you'll ever see.
Here's Jokic. Over Middleton. And again, it's the Lakers.
Wow, he's only going to hit that shot about 1 out of 10 times.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in L.A. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
The Lakers with a quick start to this game. 4-point game. Olynyk has the open look. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
And that makes them 80% from the floor early on. Let's see how long they can stay this hot.
Here's Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Curry's got 5 now.
He's used to creating for himself, but this time Curry is a great decoy. I mean, he's the recipient of a good pass. I mean, that's a great teamwork.
And with the legacy and the history of the Los Angeles Lakers comes the pressure to win.
Well, for the organization, they have to be the best. I mean, they have no qualms about going out and going to get a big-time free agent. The players up to the front office, everyone in L.A. feels the pressure to win.
Plenty of space. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys will come.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off. Just couldn't knock it down.
Back to Parker. In the corner, it's Robinson. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Pass to Holiday. Over Parker. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
And Curry, here we go. from downtown. And the three ball is good. Curry's got 8 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one's good. Parker.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jokic with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
But Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
Fires from the wing.
I don't care who it is. You can't leave him wide open from that range.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Curry from deep three-point land. And another 3 for the Clippers.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
And that one's good. Parker.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Holiday. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Well, yeah, they've set an aggressive tone early. The trick is maintaining this momentum. It's easy to get complacent.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Here's Dinwiddie with 4 seconds on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, a huge lead, and already after this first quarter, they're starting to make it look easy.
I love it. They have the track shoes on. Right off the tip, they were in full attack mode. This offense is really churning.
See, we have a quick tactical question here. As a big, when you're defending the pick and roll, what are the things you're looking to do? How do you handle that?
Okay, I'm going to try to rapid pace this because this is what goes through your mind. What did coach say in shoot around? Wait a minute, who is this? Is this Steph Curry that can dribble, or is this Thompson that loves to take a step back? Or is it a player like Durant that loves to hit you with the step back? Or who's setting the pick? Is it a guy like Thompson that's going to slip? Or is it a guy like Dwight Howard that they can throw it up to? Is it Capella that may slip and go through and you still throw it up to and you can't get back? Who's communicating? Who's on my team in the corner? What shooter's in the corner? Because they can't leave the corner to come help. Do I hedge hard? Do I not hedge hard? Oh, no, this is the NBA. It's the greatest players in the world, and even if you do it right, they're going to score anyway. That's kind of what goes through your mind.
That is something else.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Payton outside. Pass to Jokic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Jokic has got 9 points.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
And the Lakers making a change here. To the paint. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Now the Lakers on the break. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Here's Sharch. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Clippers trail by 15. It's stolen by Allen. Payton outside. To the inside. McGee. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. McGee's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tipped away. Moore with the steal. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Dellavedova. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Changes up. Back to Dellavedova. Bazemore on the wing. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks. For a long time, beat writers and media personnel have determined NBA awards. C-Webb is someone who's been up for some of these. Do you feel the voting system as structured now is fair?
I don't know how it can be fair if it doesn't have any players or coaches involved. You know, I can't necessarily vote on the best doctors because I don't know what it entails, but I can definitely trust other doctors to give their comments on their peers. I think peer awareness is some of the most reliable that you can go for. But, I mean, we have some very knowledgeable writers, sports writers, and media personnel that know. But for the most part, you need help of the players and the coaches to make sure that the integrity is there.
Pass to Bazemore. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's foul number 2 for him. To the inside. Payton trying to get open. Marjanovic, no good. Pushing it up. Bazemore, no one around him. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And they double up Payton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Los Angeles now. Inside. Marjanovic takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timing.
And the rejection by Marjanovic. Pass to Allen. To the middle. And that one's good. Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Baseline try. Misses off the right iron. To the middle. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You got to love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
Well, it's the shot selection. That's been a positive for them thus far and a negative for their opponent.
So both teams changing it up here. It's stolen by Sharks. Puts it up from 15. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Lakers have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. And that one falls for Olynyk.
And Kelly Olynyk grew up in Toronto. In 7th grade, his family moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. He and Steve Nash, the 2 notable players to come out that region.
Here's Curry. That one's off. Still out of sync.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Clippers trail by 19. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Back to Curry. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 16 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Well, he's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Outside Holiday. Offensive rebound. Jokic with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Lakers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. For Los Angeles, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. He's off on the first.
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy is the total package. He has a winner's mentality.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And look, he's an elite defender at his position. Conley also contributes in many different ways on the offensive end.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Curry will bring it up for Los Angeles. And C-Web, so many talk about the 2001 Lakers and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they had, Kevin, a Hall of Fame coach, two of the greatest players to ever play the game, and Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs, that's the gold standard. I mean, Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year, and I think they're in the conversation for best team ever.
Offensive rebound. Jokic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
And Kid Gilchrist is very skilled at throwing it down. The D can't allow him to get that close to the cup.
Down low. Here's Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 12 points for Robinson.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? Nah.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Curry outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And he makes that one. Olynyk got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Los Angeles leading by 21. Outside Robinson. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Curry has it in the corner. Holiday surveying the floor. They need this. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Look, Mike Conley, he's the kind of point guard who does all of the little things. Smart, solid on offense and defense, and consistent with production. He's a true floor leader. I mean, his impact, it goes beyond the numbers, way beyond the numbers.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. And Chris, for Conley, it took some time for him to grow into the leader he's become.
And think about this. Foolishly, so many people thought Conley might be a draft bust early in his career. Think about that. I mean, it took him a few seasons to become comfortable with his game in the NBA, as some players do. I mean, he's done nothing but improve and refine his game since entering the league.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over this stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the foul against the Clippers. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. You know, C-Web, every player wants to play in a system where what they do best is always highlighted. It brings out their strong points. What are some of the plays or actions that best suited your skills when you play?
One of the things that I needed was a great point guard. So whether it was Rod Strickland, whether it was Avery Johnson in Golden State, of course my man Jay Will, and that was guys that could get me the ball, that would trust, that would throw it up. Also, then that I could handle the ball, draw a double team, and get it out to them, and they could knock down the shot. Having a great shooter like Apasia would allow me to grab a double team and to look for him on the opposite side. So I needed teams that had great ball movement, that had players that could knock down the open shot, and then a team that could run would allow me to push the break or allow me to fill in the break and kind of do everything. Teams that would allow me to be positionless and not just be rigid or old in their ways and say, we play old traditional basketball that doesn't allow anyone to flourish with what they've been working on in the offseason.
Here's Dinwiddie. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
To the paint. Here's Thornwell. Here's Dinwiddie. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in this quarter. Got a piece of it. To the inside. And LeBron throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
To the inside. Saric. Pass to Dinwiddie. McGee with the block. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bazemore for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Bazemore's got his second bucket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Bradley. Marjanovic down low. He's got 10. And he uses the glass on the layup. Marjanovic has got 12 points in the game.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And so Doc Rivers has had enough. Timeout. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Pass to Dinwiddie. Kick out to Moore. Saric trying to break free. Offline with his 3. Now here's Marjanovic. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Dinwiddie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Tony Allen. For Los Angeles, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Los Angeles calls timeout. And he makes both free throws. Here's Payton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Holiday inside the line. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
That's the awareness that Kid Gilchrist has out there. Excellent at knowing where the open man is.
Bradley, no one around him. Traps in the tray. And the Lakers lead by 16. Middleton outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Curry outside. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
A lot. I mean, they came in focused on winning the rebound battle, and they've done it.
Los Angeles leading by 18. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Payton looking it over. Allen. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Well, you hear that? No, you don't hear anything. They silenced the crowd with this big lead. No sign that they're letting up.
Close out on Conley.
They double-team Conley. For three, Olynyk. It's rebounded by Tice. Middleton on the wing. Shot to stop the run. And it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
For one of the greatest long-range shooters you'll ever see, Curry is just as savvy inside.
Here's Jokic. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Timeout.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Glenn Robinson.
Wow, it's time for them to switch up their defense on him because what they've been doing so far is not working.
Lakers leading by 18. To the inside. Parker's shot is off. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Jokic. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Pass to Robinson. Down low. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
That's going to be an easy bucket if he doesn't get his hand to that pass. Well defended.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
You know, the NBA has cracked down on flopping. It's still part of the game, but C-Webb, would you agree that progress has been made in that area?
Yeah, I think so, and I like to blame a lot of our European players for bringing that over along with soccer. Soccer with the flopping and that, and we've kind of taken away. And I know a little bit about flopping. We had some floppers on my Sacramento team, and so flopping is frustrating. You don't want to see that. You want to see guys earn it. This isn't soccer or football. And so I think the league has done a very good job, whether it was trying to find guys early or just embarrass you and say, hey, you're shacking a fool. Get up right now. No one touched you. Why did you flop? Or act like you were hit and move 10 feet back on the side. I hate flopping. But then again, you must embellish. You must be a good actor. You've got to put the referees in a tough position to make a good call. How do you find that balance? But I think the NBA has done a good job of making sure that it isn't encouraged and isn't rewarded. But too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Conley with it. Outside Robinson. Right wing. Shoots from 14. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. Here's Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
Compared to when you were playing, C-Webb, how have the baseline skill requirements for the 4s and the 5s, the power forwards and the centers, changed, do you think, the most?
The ability to stretch the floor. There's a lot more emphasis on mobility, especially at the defensive end. And I don't think you can have a player who is a specialist anymore in the game. I've played with some great defenders. Ben Wallace, the Davis boys there in Indiana, but those positions are no longer valued or needed anymore. You can no longer be a defensive player that can't score on the other end. You have to be a player in the NBA now with a total skill set. That means mobility, shooting, dribble, passing. All of those things have to be encompassed, or is a way to make sure to highlight you with the mismatch and take you out of the game.
Good documentation. Like Conley gets the bucket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
He had a nose for the basketball tonight, playing some disruptive D and picking pockets left and right.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here is Los Angeles now. Curry outside, but they'll get another chance. Jacks up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Curry's got 34.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Drills it from outside.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
That's because he's finding the spots. No hesitation. You can sense his confidence.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Out of bounds. Clippers ball.
From deep. That one, no good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.